All right, guys, welcome to Bow Hunting Soul. Good morning. It is like 5 something, 20, whatever. Left about 15 minutes ago. I'm heading up north. It is 12 degrees here, and I just took a screenshot of where I'm going, and it is 6 degrees up there. So it's going to be probably my last Saturday for muzzleloader. I don't know that I'm going to go up again. Well, I know I'm not going to be able to go up again up there. I did take the bow this time. I took both. I'm gonna try and find a ground blind up there that I know is by a little small pond on the property. I've never actually sat in the thing before. I was talking to my buddy who said, "Oh yeah, it's been up there for a while." So we'll see if I can find it in the dark. I'm not going to be sitting in a tree. It is just way too cold for that. Too layered up to be safe for me. I know guys do it, but you know, by the time I've got, you know, 2 layers of like merino on the bottom, and then my pants, and then my bibs over that, and then, you know, it's just not, you know, 2 jackets, all that stuff. It's just it doesn't end up being very safe. So I'm not a huge fan of that, of sitting on a metal platform when it's supposed to get up to 20 degrees later, but that's like, you know, mid-afternoon or something. So I am taking my buddy heater with me, so if I do find that ground blind, I'm gonna be cranking up some propane. So anyway, I'll probably check in with you guys once I actually get where I'm going and it's light out and I get hunkered in. My plan is to find that ground blind, sit for a while, and then after that probably get up and move around a little bit, and you know, get some blood flowing, get warmed up, that kind of stuff, and then, you know, just find natural ground blinds and sit and wait. So we'll see how this goes. I'm usually good walking around when it's pretty cold, but like I said, walking around and kind of doing like still hunting, you know, moving around a little bit, stopping, moving around a little bit, stopping. I don't know that I'm going to be able to sit there for 4 or 5 hours without doing anything. So anyway, stay tuned. We'll see how it goes. Looking pretty stylish, I know. So finally up here, it's actually like 8 degrees, I think. That's what the car thermometer said. I'm actually up in a homemade kind of tree platform contraption here. There's a ground blind down there, but I'm getting a much better view over here. So I'll just kind of pan around and kind of show you. Here's behind me. So I'm gonna sit here as long as I can, and hopefully something comes by. So it's actually kind of a damp cold too. It was pretty foggy, kind of foggy coming up here, where, you know, it's just gonna be like not just like dry cold, but kind of damp cold, which sucks. But anyway, I'm gonna hunker it out. So check in with you later. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's frozen bear poop. Bears are pretty thick up here. We're only about an hour and a half actually north of the Twin Cities in Minnesota, and that looks, well, fresh-ish, because I think all the seeds and stuff haven't been picked out yet. I'm sure the birds come even when it's frozen. So yeah, I'm told there's a lot of bears up here. I haven't seen one, but it's kind of funny, you know, when you start kicking away a little bit of stuff and you're like, oh, I'm 8 or 10 feet up on this platform, and the only thing it could be is is a bear that could get up here that can make poop that big. So anyway, kind of neat. Maybe I'll see one wandering around, but I highly, highly doubt it. Anyway, just thought you'd be interested. Well, it's about 9:30. Haven't seen anything. I'm pretty warm, but my feet were getting cold. So luckily I've got this the buddy heater. This thing's pretty neat. I didn't have to walk in too far. I'm only like, you know, maybe couple hundred yards in from the my car, right now. So I'm actually got this thing. It's not too far to pack. I had it strapped to my pack over here. So, like I said, I'm pretty toasty as it. Not toasty, but I'm not like uncomfortable. My my feet were cold. So just kind of want to go through what I got on right now. I've got this Ultimate thing from Cabela's. If I can unzip it. Underneath that, I've got my Uncompagre from First Light. It's a puffy jacket. Underneath that, I've just got a fleece vest. I think it's also from Cabela's. Oh, and then underneath that, I got this is like a heavyweight merino from -33, I think. And then I've got the First Light Chama, I think. So basically the base layers are there to, you know, help do the moisture wicking thing, so you don't get all clammy and cold like you do with cotton. And then the rest of it's pretty much insulation layers. This is, like I said, this jacket is what I'll wear if I'm just kind of walking around. But this is like super heavy, and I bought it in like a big size. Actually, I could have bought it smaller. I bought it like a 2XL just to be able to layer all this stuff, but it ends up being just a little bit too bulky, but I got the airspace in there. So this is kind of what I'm doing to stay warm. On the bottoms I've got again, I've got heavyweight base layer, that same -33 base layer, and underneath that I'll actually do like a little video on it. It's a Kuyu, I believe it's not down, it's their glassing pants or whatever. It's like I'll look it up. It's their heavyweight kind of 3/4 length glassing pants, and they zip off. They're not actual pants per se. There's no pockets or anything like that, but there's 2 full-length zips that kind of go all the way up and down, both legs, and then that allows you to get them on and off without taking your boots on or off. You can, you know, take your regular pants down and kind of zip them on around you, and they're super warm. I wouldn't want to be walking around with them for very too long. They're really neat. It's a neat piece of gear, and I'll show you guys that in another time. And then for my boots, I've got Lacrosse Arrowheads, and they're the 3.5 millimeter, which seem to be a pretty good boot all around for most seasons, but I can definitely feel that I need something warmer in the late season. They do sell a 7 millimeter boot, but again, I've had them for a couple years, and I'm kind of reevaluating what I want to do. Do I want all this bulk, or do I want to get a heater bodysuit? And I think I'm going to get a heater bodysuit. And you walk around with normal, you know, not so layered up clothing. Where you want to get to go to, you unroll this thing, you climb inside, and I mean, everyone swears by it. So I think that's kind of going to be the ticket for next year. So anyway, my plan here is to sit here for like another hour, stop making so much noise talking, and then get down and walk around. I'm going to kind of do a big loop around this property and just try to maybe catch something on its feet. Mid-morning should be pretty good for something moving around, and then I'm gonna head back toward home and hunt some public land down there because I want to be close to home this afternoon. You know, there's plenty of places down there, but I wanted to, you know, fully check out this place and give it a good sit. So anyway, it's warmed up to like 15 degrees or something like that, but I'm just, you know, not too bad. And my feet are in front of the buddy heater, and it's looking pretty good. So when I start walking around, I'll get down and I'll, you know, if anything exciting happens, I'll be sure to turn it on. Well, I kind of got down, I walked around. I'm actually on a frozen marsh right now. That tree behind me has bedding. That right there has bedding. Over there has bedding. I kind of just walked in on some of the deer trails, and actually right behind me, literally like 20 yards, is a road, and across the street is a big field. So I'm pretty sure that they kind of run across over there and then they come back that way, or they go that way. But I think it's a morning type of deal. If you look over here, I mean, that's all matted down. I don't see any like scrapes or anything like that, so I don't know if it's a buck bed or a doe bed. There's a few little places around here which makes me think that this is doe bedding, but I saw really nothing in there in the woods that indicated that they're kind of going in that way and traveling there a whole lot. The snow hasn't been snow up here for about a week, and it's really tough to tell. There's nothing like super fresh, but even my tracks, you know, they don't really make a really good impression in the snow. So I'm kind of gonna call it quits on this place. Still hunting my way out back to the car and head back to another place. So I might make this like a two-parter depending how long the video ends up, but anyway, I just wanted to kind of show you. I'll show you as we're walking out here what the marsh kind of looks like. I mean, this is like super thick. They can hear you coming a mile away. Like I said, to my left over here is a big field. So I'm pretty sure if I walked in here, and I kind of was figuring I was gonna bump something, but even if they were in here, I figured I'd just come investigate, you know, for later or something. So, but look, here's how I'm walking here. So if you see all that, all that matted down, that's all deer trails. There's a little bit of fresh poop here and there, down there. That doesn't even look like deer poop, but anyway, yeah, sometimes you just gotta kind of go into these places and see where they really want to hang out. And nice frozen marsh. Make sure you don't fall through. This is super solid. But you got to check out some of this stuff to kind of get a better picture of what these animals are doing. So I'll get with you later this afternoon.